From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson.
Number 33, the ball carrier. y1w2 on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. The 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the Jets' first down. They were having it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down. Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jaquan Jones. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have got a lot more difficult.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from just under 50 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down. Again, left side here for Johnson. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Jets. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Jets 7, Bills nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return is Chase Brown. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical on the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 wins.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Brown. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Hey,
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll take it on in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air on second down. Dart. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
A pass taken in by Johnson. 12 yards on that hookup, and the Jets have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air again goes Dart. And into the hands of Coleman. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart, rolling to the left. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Brooklyn. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Sly now for the point after. His kick is good, and the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that'll go for a gain of about 4, with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
The 28-yard line brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. In motion comes Pittman. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
In motion comes Pittman. Fields from the gun on third down. Open man, that's Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26
A
yards.
big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Williams on the stop. The tackle made back at his own 49.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Hey, 10. 3-19.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
At the 45-yard line.
Third and a long way to go.
Here we go. Up, let's go.
In motion comes Pittman.
Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Trying to get it to Savion Williams there, and it'll be third down.
On the coverage.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Picked off by the all-pro Roquan Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. It's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Right.
Play action now for Field. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
331. EQ. Right.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Bills. Now Carlson to add the extra point. got it. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Right back to Williams. Stay connected there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will score! Touchdown, Jets. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Whoa! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. Out to his right. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 30. So a big one there to start the drive. 45 yards. Slayton is the man in motion. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Daniel Carlson set
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Dart. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 220, 11. Go.
To throw is Fields. That's caught by Golden, right side. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bills first down.
Here we go.
Fields. Will find Brown out of the backfield.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing is Fields. Going up top. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Here's Jordan Stout now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Brown now to return it.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down. Fields. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Fields now on second down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. Fields now to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll get this to about midfield. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
Right at midfield. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Third, they need 8.
Hey, 10. Here we go, son. 319.
Fields. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He runs with it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Bills. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills go up by 7. 28-21.
Jets 21. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the Bills' 47-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Let's go.
Dart. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Now Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down or critical moments That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Out of shotgun, it's Dark. That long, complete to A.T. Perry. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
The throw is Dark. Catch is made. That is Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Good for another Jets.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
At the 11-yard line.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Looking to throw. It's Dark. Scrambling to his left. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Again, and here's Johnson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Dark. Now screen set up for Johnson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. You know, like anytime you have a mobile quarterback and it's 4th down, your philosophy on defense has to be take him away first. And that's exactly what this defense did here, being able to contain the quarterback, keep him short of that first down marker, and get off the field on 4th down.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this is an area of the game where Justin Fields really excels. His ability to not only improvise, but also be used as a designed runner. In this case, that's exactly what this offense does, and he picks up a nice game.
He gets free. He's inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. For Golden, the first-round selection back in April. That's his first career touchdown in the NFL.
Makes the score Bills 35, Jets 21.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Dark on 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
That's good for a Jets.
To throw, it's Dark on 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. The throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Kirkland.
Touchdown.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go.
In motion comes Pittman.
19.
A first down throw for Fields. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Trying the left side, and caught by Pittman. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. On 1st down, Dart, a pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Off he goes.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. To the left side. Caught by Kelsey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Dart. Right back to Kelsey again. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal, as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Johnson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll try to run with Hampton. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Jets. For Hampton, the rookie, he's going to want to hold on to that one. First touchdown of his young career. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. I'm good. All right.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. In motion comes Pittman.
3-19, get cut.
2nd down. It's Fields. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here comes Barkley. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready. Here we go, Smith. Chip Smith. 3-19, get the back. Go.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
And it's third down.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He'll look deep for Pittman. That is brought in.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A run with Barkley. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Here's Barkley. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Now, second and goal. They'll go down to a knee. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to win the game. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Daniel Carlson.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Here we go. One final play. Working free downfield. And it just trying to make something happen. And the ball's loose on the field. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.